Hey guys, Bloon here, and today it's another BTD6 video. And I know, you guys are like, dude, why do you do so many Monkey Meadows chimps video? And the reason is because I'm still getting comments that my other ones are causing trouble for some people. So what I have done today, guys, is made the easiest Monkey Meadows. I'm not just saying that. This is literally, you cannot lose this. It is impossible to lose this strategy. There's no abilities, there's no micro. We're just gonna place down towers and you will win 100% of the time without any troubles. So if you guys are pretty new to the game or just having trouble beating chimps yourself, this will definitely help you out for this map and some others as well, most likely, because these towers are very strong and they're very easy to use and you don't have to do much work other than place them and watch the money and the wins and the medals pop in. For this one, we're going to be using Quincy because everybody has access to him. So then we're going to click on Monkey Meadow here. We're going to be clicking hard and then we're going to be clicking on chimps. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take that Quincy and we're going to place him in this top left corner right here. So this is close tight up in that top left corner as we can get, and then we're going to hit play and we're going to save up $380 for a sniper. Now we're going to place our sniper right here in line with this first line of track right here, because once we get shrapnel shots, it works better just down a straight line. And once we get this elite great fender, one of my favorite towers right now, he's just going to wreck it down this little path right here. So just make sure he's just in line with this right here. And the first upgrade we are going to get is going to be night vision goggles. And what's cool about night vision goggles, guys, it allows him to see camo. And one of the first rounds you kind of have to worry about in this game is round 24 because there is camo. But luckily with this upgrade, and then on level 5, Quincy can see camo himself, making 24 super simple. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get shrapnel shots and then fast firing and then even faster firing. So he's going to be a 0-2-2 sniper. So with this guy upgraded to a 0-2-2, the next thing we have to worry about would be round 28, which is going to be our first lead balloons that we see. And neither of them can pop leads. Well, Quincy can technically pop leads at level 7, but it's like every third arrow is a fire arrow, which pops leads, but it's not reliable enough for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit more security for 28 and 30. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a glue gunner and we're going to place him right here in this little bottom spot. If it's not directly under him, don't worry. You can put it to the side a little bit. It doesn't really matter. And what we're going to do with him is we're going to put him on strong. And what that does is it targets all the strong balloons, which on 28 and 30 is going to be those leads. So you make sure you grab those things. But at this current state is 0-0-0, he cannot pop leads. So we're going to get him to glue soak and corrosive glue. And now he will in fact pop those leads. So here we go on 28 with those leads. As you see, he puts his little corrosive glue on them. They break open and then this guy cleans them all up along with Quincy, which is pretty cool stuff. And the next thing that we're going to do, since we have now pretty much everything covered at this point, is we're going to get this guy to 3780 for semi-automatic, which makes him attack even faster and makes him even better. So our next step is going to be saving up for this 4th tier, which is going to be full auto rifle. And what's really cool about the sniper class is that at 4th tier, they are able to pop leads as well. So at this current time, he cannot, but once we get this 5130 upgrade, he'll be popping leads as well. And this guy won't be as useful. He'll still be cool, but this guy's going to be pretty much carrying the team for us. So here we go with that full auto rifle. And as you can see now, he's popping leads and he's going to keep all the balloons pretty much at the front of the track for a while, which is cool. It kind of speeds up the game a little bit as well. Now, the next thing you have to worry about in this game after the camos and after the leads is the Moabs on round 40. Now, those are just big old blue blimps that just attack everything and kind of wreck through you sometimes. But on this map, it's such a long map and there's so many twists and turns. And this guy has full range of the entire map. It's going to be really simple with what we have here. Sometimes on more difficult maps, you're going to have to use abilities. And Quincy's ability is great for round 40. But as you can see here, this guy's just going to follow him around the whole map, pop him open, clean up what's underneath, and we're going to get through this one with 0 issues. Really cool stuff. Now we're good all the way until we get up to 14 or 15,120 for this elite great fender. Once we get him, it gets even easier. Here we go. We're on round 48. We're grabbing elite defender for $15,120. And now this guy is just going to shoot super fast and clean up everything for us and make this super simple. So now in the meantime, we just save up for the end games because like after 90 it gets pretty intense. So what we do is we just save up money until then, put other towers down, and just kind of relax. That's pretty much it, guys. This is literally the easiest strategy I have ever created on this game, I think. And you don't have to do anything or worry about it. You can literally just like not pay attention and just upgrade when I tell you to, and you will be good to go. And for those of you wondering it, when you look on the left of the screen, you see the boom plows and the plops. That is a trophy store item, and if your game is not doing that, that's because you don't have the trophies for it. So you need to do odysseys and races and things like that to collect trophies so you can buy that kind of stuff. Just in case you guys didn't know, I don't want you guys thinking, what is this? This is some kind of cheat or some hack. Definitely isn't. It's just super cool to see, and I love it. Now I'm just sitting here with all this money. Let's just start buying stuff and upgrade further for this game. What we're going to do is we're going to take this guy right here and we're going to get him to long reach, smart spikes, long life, deadly spikes, faster production, and even faster production. And then we're going to save up $32,400 for permaspike. And if you guys didn't know, permaspike is amazing and can pretty much handle most of what this game can throw at it. So it's going to be our safety mechanism for these earlier rounds and then just destroy at the end. It's really cool stuff. Let's save up another 20 grand. All right, so on round 70, I'm grabbing a permaspike for 32,400, and then I'm going to take this alchemist over here, which if you guys have seen my strategies for other maps, you know that I use the alchemist a lot. He's great at buffing these towers and just making them super, super strong. But for this one, what we're going to do is we're just going to get larger potions and acidic mixture dip, because although this tower is amazing, it can't pop leads currently. So what this guy does is he puts his acidic mixture dip on it, making the spikes that come out able to pop leads, mainly for those DDTs, because at the end, those DDTs are going to wreck us if we didn't have that upgrade. So make sure you put that alchemist on him like that. Some people would recommend, you know, going a little bit better and getting Berserker Brew stronger to make these spikes stronger, but we really don't need to, at least on this map, because what we're going to have is just more than enough for this. Just throwing that out there so you guys know how that works. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get one of my other favorite towers. We're going to get this little ice guy right here. We're going to put him right there, right about there. And then we're going to go larger radius, refreeze, cryo cannon, icicles, enhance freeze, and deep freeze. So a 0, 2, 4 for now. And then we're going to save up 32,400 for the Icicle Impale. That's a long one. But what we're going to do is we're going to first change it to strong though too. So this guy's on strong and this guy's on strong. So these are our support towers. But for now, let's grab this Icicle Impale. And I love easy strategies that you just plop down the towers and play. But then the thing is too, the downside is, guys, I forget that I'm playing. I almost got up and left and then was like, oh my gosh, you're making a video, chill out, because it took so long to get that $32,000. But at least it's super, super simple, right? Now this guy is really cool, if you guys couldn't tell. I'm sorry, I'm on to the next subject already, but this guy is just really cool, and he wrecks everything, guys. He's one of my favorites, and when it comes down to like the end levels with that like 99 with the DDTs and they get all crazy, this guy just says nope and stops him in this place, and I love that about him. So what we're gonna do now though is we're gonna upgrade this guy. We're gonna get Bloon Dissolver, Bloon Liquefier, and then the top one I don't remember the name of, and we're gonna get that one because it can actually shoot the Bloons and the Moabs and everything and just literally dissolve them in seconds, making everything that comes out of these Moabs super not a problem. All right, so here we go on round 90 with these ZDTs. As you can see, these guys can't even touch them because they can't see camo yet, and this guy's not doing anything. And this is exactly why we got this guy. If we didn't have his acidic mixture dip on that permaspike, those would have just walked right over all of our spikes and would have lost. So this guy is super important for such a cheap price. It's kind of crazy, but it's super necessary. Eventually into the strategy, a little bit later, we're going to get a camo revealer, so these guys can hit DDTs as well. But as you can see, they really didn't need to because they're not that powerful. It's just hard to hit them sometimes. So easy stuff still. We're still just trying to save up that 23,760, and it is going to look a little scary at times. Like seeing all these Bloons just fly to the exit like that is a little sketchy. I totally agree, but I assure you more than anything that nothing will happen. I've tested this a bunch of times. This is a super easy strategy, and like I said earlier, that permaspike is just crazy. All right, so on round 93, I'm going to grab the Bloons Solver, guys. Here we go. Still can't get those DDTs, but watch them just get wrecked when they get into this permaspike. Boom, gone. I love it. All right, so now we're going to grab this stickier glue here and then stronger glue. So that makes that effect even stronger and better. I don't know all the technicals about it, just makes it better, so it's cool to get. And now what we're going to do, still not going to get the camo, even though we only have 7 rounds left after this, or 7, 6, something like that. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to get one last tower and then the village. We're going to grab this guy right here, and then we're going to get him just as a placeholder for now. So just place him right there, okay? And then we're going to take 1295 and buy this village right here. And make sure all of the little monkeys that you have so far, all 4 of them right there, outlined in white, meaning that this village is on them. And then we're going to get bigger radius, jungle drums, grow blocker, and then radar scanner. And once we get that radar scanner on 95, it's going to be super cool to see. Just watch, guys. So 95 is just a ton of DDTs, like way too many. And unfortunately, we don't have the MIB yet. And what the MIB does is allows all Bloons under its protection, I guess, to hit every type of Bloon, meaning that, like, I don't know how to explain it, guys. I told you I'm not technical, but what happens is this guy does slow down the DDTs, but he doesn't like completely slow them down. Once he has the MIB, he just literally stops them completely and they just don't go anywhere, which is really, really cool. But for now, we're going to settle with this. And like I said, it doesn't matter because we got Big Dog at the bottom just wrecking everything that comes at it. So it does not matter. Now what I want to do, guys, is click on your ninja. And we're going to get Seeking Shurikens, Caltrops, Flash Bombs. And then we're also going to get this cool thing called Sticky Bombs, which throws bombs at the Moabs and blows them up and makes this super even easier. And I did want to give a quick thanks because I was making this strategy live and someone did suggest to use this tower because I would have never thought to use someone like this. But it works out really, really well. But it was such a long time ago that we streamed it. I don't remember who it was. So if it was you, definitely let me know in the comments below and I'll pin that comment because I want everyone to know that you helped me out because it helped out a lot. So now we're going to get that one there. We're going to get Ninja Discipline and Sharp Shurikens here. Then we're going to change him to Strong. So just to recap, we have this guy on Strong, the Glue Gunner, and we have the Ice guy on Strong, and we have the Ninja on Strong. So these are support monkeys, and they're all going to be on Strong, so they affect the biggest balloons on the screen. So at this moment, the Zia OMGs, and then when the DDTs come out, I think they go after DDTs more than Zia OMGs, right? I don't know. But again, guys, doesn't matter. We're going to win. I never really looked at this guy before, but as you can see, he's throwing these little bombs on these ZOMGs, and he gets 500 or more pops every time they blow up, which is a ton considering the damage he's going to do to the big bad on round 100. So this guy's really, really helpful. And the last thing we're going to do before we get to round 100 is going to get Monkey Intelligence Bureau. And now all of these guys can hit any type of balloon. Doesn't matter if it's lead, camo, black, white, purple. They can hit all of them, which is really, really helpful. And guys, 98 is like my least favorite round. If you see my strategy before, 98 is the worst. It's just tons and tons and tons of Moab class. You always die. Something happens crazy. But look at this here. Look at this here. It's so easy. We're just turning them into like fortified Moabs. Then they get up to the crazy spikes at the end and they don't even stand a chance. And then 99 is actually one of my favorite if you get the Icicle Impale. Because watch this. Watch them. Dead in their tracks. Dead in their tracks. Can't move. Can't do nothing. They're not going to swim around the sharks track or anything like that. They're just going to sit there until they get wrecked. And then if anything makes it through, which it won't, they would just get popped by this guy. I love it, guys. I love it. Now this one here, watch this guy's pops go up. And that's why this guy in the stream suggested to use him, because I was having a little bit of trouble getting all the pops we needed. And I didn't want to really spend that much money. I didn't want to have to rely on some kind of random strategy. And this guy just keeps bopping them with these 500 banger point popper things. And then the next thing you know, this guy pops open and we wreck everything underneath with no abilities and no micro and no anything. You could have left, you could have gotten a drink. I mean, it really doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. Just kind of have to wait for it and then upgrade every once in a while. And I know I'm just blabbing away here, guys, but that's what this strategy allows me to do. Just sit here and blab, because what else do we do? It's that easy. You just wait, pop it open. Look at that. Stops them in their place. And there we go. And even if they were to get through and get here, it doesn't matter. Big Dog Spike's down here just waiting to pop things. He has like a bajillion spikes here that can handle this round and another one. And there we have it. You get your Insta Monkey 000 Insta Monkey sub, and you get that Chimps medal if you haven't gotten it yet, plus some money. And hopefully you beat all the other Monkey Meadows, and hopefully use my strategies to knock those out too. And then you get that cool black border around. If you guys didn't know what the black border, that means that you just beat this Chimps just like we did here without going home or restarting or whatever else you could do. You just play it through in one go and you get that cool black ring around your map if you beat it. Well, I hope you guys liked that strategy, and if you did, definitely hit that like button below. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Check out all my other videos for other strategies, and let me know if they're not working for you, if we could make them easier, because I think it's about that time with all the recent updates we've had to start kind of redoing these and making them even easier for all the new players and stuff. So hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys next time.